Hello there. Today I want to focus on the first steps to getting media coverage, because media coverage really can be such a powerful tool and a powerful opportunity for you to share your expertise and also to raise awareness about your brand and hopefully attract more clients or customers. But in order to do that, you really need to understand how to effectively pitch your service or your product to the media, because believe me, they are bombarded every single day with hundreds of story pitches. So how do you get yours to stand out? Well, today really is the first class, the first little workshop that I'm going to share with you. But I wanted to break it down into three main areas that you really need to understand and focus on. The first is the presenter or the brand. The second is your brand's purpose. And the third is the audience. So going back to step number one, it's so important to be able to succinctly identify your brand's role. And that is more than just the service or the product that you're providing. It is the essence of your brand. So throughout this session, I'm going to use the example of a company that has created some new technology to make learning fun. It goes beyond that service and that product, right? So the brand is family oriented, all about education, quality time, fun. You kind of get the point. But the more detailed that you can be in your brand's role, the more effective you can be in sharing that brand and making people excited to cover it. The second step is the purpose. So the purpose is what you want to pitch. It's not the product and it's not the service. It is the purpose. It is the why do I care? So whenever I would pitch a story, the most common question is, why do I care? If you don't care, if you can't connect with your product, no one is going to want to cover that. So again, the purpose needs to have an emotional component to it, and it needs to have an informational component. You want to take people on a journey, and you want to give them some information of value. You want them to be able to walk away saying, oh, wow, I feel different. I feel changed. I feel inspired. I feel more aware. So what I encourage you to do is you want to not just pitch one story idea, you want to pitch several so that the media can decide which one to cover. Outline 3 different pitches, and it could have the same why do I care, but they need to be different variations of this. And again, there needs to be an emotional component and an informational component. So going back to the example of the company that's created this new technology that helps make learning fun, a really effective way is identifying a compelling character. And that actually isn't you. You are the expert, but you want to find a character to showcase that journey. And it could be a family maybe whose child has had a lot of trouble learning in the past, but found your product and now the learning is off the charts. Everyone is excited. Everyone is stress-free. This child is excelling in school. That's interesting, right? Follow that family. Have that family share their story, share their struggles, share that product, share where they are today. Because that testimonial is so much more powerful than you just talking about your product. It's the proven product, right? Definitely have yourself as the expert, but identifying that compelling character is going to sell your purpose to the media, and they will want to cover you. And then finally, the audience. It is so important to connect your audience with a solution, because again, they want to walk away feeling changed, but also feeling like they got something of value. You need to connect your audience with the solution. And in the example that I've used, the solution would be to make learning fun. This product makes learning fun. It not only benefits families whose children might have struggled or are struggling with learning, But it also helps the community as well because it supports all children. And if children are learning and children are excited and getting more education, that only benefits the community at large. Again, this is just the first session. I know it's a lot, but once you really get to know all these 3 steps, you are well on your way to getting that media coverage that you and your brand want. And if you're interested in working with me and really getting that media coverage, and we can go through a specific plan and I can coach you on how exactly to do that and who exactly to contact, you can always contact me.